Black Power, family. Black Power, the last video of the day. The general went in today. Nigga 4P, putting it down for the family. Let's get busy. Get busy. Trying to show the immortality of the family. The great Naga kings and queens of the planet Earth. We black in effect, family. Come on in. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Come on in. Family running on in. Go and get this last one. Let me work you out. You know what I'm saying? Got to put something up there for the family. Then when y'all ready to come to get that, y'all want that full blow, y'all come on over there to Patreon. You understand what I'm saying? Come right on over to Patreon. God damn it, no cut. No goddamn cut. We're in the house. That's right. That's right. Ain't letting up off. They say, Seti, when you coming up off these niggas. Seti, when you coming up off of these niggas. Seti, you ever coming up off of these niggas. Seti, you ever coming up off of these niggas. Seti, you ever coming up off of these niggas. Hell no. Ain't never coming up off of these niggas. Come on in, family. I want y'all to be in the house. Again, I had to drop it down for my family. I want you to be in the house this Sunday. Black by popular demand. Creatures from the Caucasus too. The coronavirus exposed. Come on out, family. We got to keep ringing this bell. We got to keep blowing this horn. Our peoples is so confused out there. Been told people, I showed people earlier today. Already did the video last year on Valentine's Day, February 2019. And I did what do you know what the hell you eat? And I showed the motherfucker with the bat suit. Showed motherfucker right there with the bat suit. I shared it on. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook. I'm gonna share it on my. If you subscribe to my YouTube page, then I'm gonna share it. It'll come to you, so you can look. Ben said it. You understand what I'm saying? Say it more. You understand? You keep ignoring the fact you're gonna be a casualty of ignorance. You got to wake up today. So this Sunday, most definitely the link is down in the video description. Hit that link, get your ticket today, because this is probably one of the most controversial lecture of all time. I first did this lecture back in 2007. I did this lecture for the first time back in 2007 for Black History Month. That was my first, my first time at True Bookstore when I first started doing my 4-year run at True Bookstore. You know what I'm saying? Doing my lectures out there. And when I first did this goddamn lecture, I thought we was gonna have to call the goddamn paramedics. You understand what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna have to call the motherfucking paramedics to get motherfuckers up out of there. There was people out there that was in total motherfucking shock. It was like The Exorcist because, like I said, for the most part, people talk about what the white man was doing and might have wrote it in the book. It was General Cyrus Seti that brought that shit to the screen, brought that shit to the movie screen, and it's been a classic ever since. You know what I'm saying? The people have used it as one of the most deadly weapons against niggeritis and crackatosis. Because can't no nigga get up there talking about the white man is more superior or the white woman is more superior than the black man and black woman when you got the evidence that is lower than the goddamn beast of the field. I must say that. I didn't put the shit up there, okay? I didn't do it. I'm only retrieving the information that was left there, and I was in shock because I knew something, but I didn't know all things. And as I opened up one door, there was another door. I opened up another, until I say, fuck it, I don't want to open up no more doors. I don't want to open up no more motherfucking door because this shit is beyond appalling. I know the gods is, screaming from the heavens. You understand? At the sacrilegious actions of this beast. So I want y'all to be in the house because it's necessary. Just not to glorify, no, just people can look at pictures. No, motherfucker. This is for motherfuckers to get taught about reality. And the fact is, you still a slave under this system designed and operated by this beast. And see, once people don't see again, and I'm gonna move to the next one because I want to deal with the Catholic Church because they ain't nothing but the beast. You getting, if you understand the definition of all things in creation, you know the possibilities and the probabilities. God damn it, you know the characteristics, the divine characteristics. Not what a motherfucker. You got to understand the nature of a thing and what that's pre-coded definition given to that thing by creation. Not nothing no nigga maker. Oh, he's human. Bitch, shut up, lie. We just seen the motherfucker walking on foes. How you gonna lie to us and tell us this? This is what we saw. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to wake up to the reality today. And when you understand, just like kids, I said on my last video, many niggas come to the board and they move like little kids. You know how when they see the chessboard up there, they move the motherfucker like checkers. See, you got to understand the players, the definite and the divine characteristic that was, or the pre-coded nature of a thing that was given to it. That's how you know how to move it. That's you know what I'm saying? You just can't go up there and move the damn pieces any which way. You got to move them as it was defined by nature. And then when you do it that way, that's how you win. But if you go up there mistaking this goddamn beast for something that's, that's pleasant and is a possibility of a fruitful relationship, then you in a state of goddamn confusion. Reality must prevail today. You understand what I'm saying? And this man has always played his hand. He's always openly defied. The reality is he calling you out. What the fuck is you going to do about it? Okay, so many people, let this be. We talk about China today being some great power, and you motherfuckers over there like savages. It's like savages. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no computer or no goddamn, you got all this wires and you got satellites in the goddamn sky, but you still up here eating bat soup. Nigga, that don't mean shit to me. You on your way out, motherfucker, and ain't nothing your technology gonna do to save you when that time comes. You understand? We are divinely encoded with the victory. All we had to do is move in the way of the ancestor, and the victory is right there for us. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of our mysteries and a lot of our spirituality and a lot of our culture has been veiled with polluted, interpretations, and we got to wake up today. Okay? So most definitely hit that link. Have your ass in the place this Sunday, because you already see I'm working out. I go where no motherfucking man has ever gone before. You understand what I'm saying? Those are facts. Okay, let me go on down here, and I want y'all to get on over there to Seti University of Ancient and Modern African Wisdom. Got hundreds of lectures and videos going up. People got to understand that I'm up. Listen, by the end of the year, it will be close to 1,000 videos in so many goddamn subjects, and behind the scenes, hundreds of classic lectures and videos, classic Seti, the old Seti, and I need to quit saying classic Seti because all my shit classic. You understand? Some motherfuckers out there say classic Seti, all my shit classic, nigga. Which one? You talking about the one I'm doing right now? This motherfucker classic. You understand? So I should say the young classic Seti. You understand? All my debates, all my topics: Freemasonry, occult science, the Nagas, the Egypt, Ethiopia, old Mecca, you got all world religions, black power, politics, and economics necessary. because we can't talk about all the smoke and mirrors. We can't talk about all the occult. We can't talk about all the history and not talk about the future. So that's what we're dealing with the black power politics and economy. You're getting all 2020 General Seti. You got the street battles where I run up on niggas right out there in the street. You see Seti giving them that smoke right out there on the street, behind the scenes footage, video and radio interviews, Harlem appearances, ancient civilization and mythology, and Seti in your Pharaoh. And it's more, adding on and on and on. So those are just some of the subjects, and I didn't even give you all the lecture topics. So you're going to have, 40, 50 different, subjects where you could go in, you tap in, and when you go up under that subject, when you see Seti debates, even though I'm saying you could go up under there and see 15, 20 debates up under that. You could go up under the lecture and listen. I already got damn near 200 different lectures up under the lecture tab. You understand what I'm saying? You go video and radio interview. You can go up under that motherfucker. I got damn near 20 under that. You understand? And I'm adding every day. So when at the end of the year, if you ain't got this motherfucker, you cannot be serious. That's the way I look at it. I don't have to I laugh. I put the work in. This is over 30 years of research. Standing on Dr. Ben, standing on Dr. Clark. You understand? I'm going to give you that. You understand what I'm saying? So you can come here, and it's damn near like you in Egypt. Nigga, this is the visual temple of ancient Egypt, where you come and you feel the ancestors. You get all the information that you need. You get all the references. You get the master teachers. You get the Seti. You get the future. You understand what I'm saying? So most definitely get your ass over there to generalseti.com, Seti University. To my family out there, kingseti.com, online marketplace. Got all the DVDs. We got the classic, always the old classic, the new classic. We got t-shirt, hoodies. We got jewelry, Kemetic jewelry, African jewelry. We got art. Please go over there and see what I got, because it's fly, and I know you're going to love it. Get you some. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Black power. Let's move on to the subject at hand. Oh, and then the Patreon. Well, we're dealing with Patreon right now. And like I say, this is an exclusive of today. All the lectures are exclusives of today. These lectures got over 125 slides in each one. So if you want that smoke, go over to General Sarasun Seti Patreon and become a patron today. Now, let's get to this lecture. I had to do that quickly. I don't want to hold you up. Get you right on over here to the smoke. Now, this particular video is St. Peter's Basilica, a temple of serpent worship. And I don't want, you see that shit and you thinking, what is this, man? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go immediately into the vocabulary. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to go into the vocabulary to start to lay a foundation so you're not confused about what I'm saying. Because the term basilica, let me get on down here, is rooted, basilis, is Latin for serpent. Let me get on down here so I could go to work. Here we go. So here you got St. Peter's Basilica. So, but what we don't understand, number one, the basilis, okay, which is what? Is Latin for serpent, but particular king of the serpent. See, this is the king of the serpent, basilis, okay? And so a basilica is rooted in the serpent. So and so when you hear basilica, you see, you got basilisk, okay? You got basilisk, and then you got basilica. Now, basilica is the feminine aspect of the basilisk. Okay, so you see in the queen. You see what I'm saying? You see in the queen. And so right there, you see right where the Catholic Church borrowing and stealing and plagiarizing from ancient Egypt, where you get the Black Madonna, where you get Aset, the Black Holy Mother, and Cha, Aset, and Heru. And so it's very prevalent in Catholicism, more so than the rest of the branches of Christianity, because they moving further and further away. Every time you see a particular footprint or fingerprint that can lead you, they try to erase the goddamn chalkboard. Okay, so the one thing that's key is listening and going into the root of the word. So basilica is the feminine aspect of basilisk, okay, which is the king of the serpent, and he's always shown with a crown. Now they got that from ancient Egypt, just like you get the Leviathan, the water serpent, the Naga. You get that from ancient Egypt. Okay, because we've already shown that you see the king cobras and you see him got on the crown, because the king cobra, just like the lion, is always symbolic of royalty, divinity and royalty. Okay, it's a symbol of royalty. And so here you see the king cobra. What you see? You see the crown. You come back, the basilisk. You see the crown. So you see that here you got St. Peter's Basilica. And then when you go inside of it, you got what? The Sistine Chapel. L. You see the L in there. So the key is, I want you to pull back. You got to quit telling, letting these people tell you they worshiping some Yahweh, that they only worshiping Yahweh, that they only worshiping Jesus. And here you can see the evidence of older deities that still intertwine, and I like that, intertwine with the newer deity. The newer deity is only to mask the fact that they done stole your religion. You understand? They keep you looking at the white Jesus while they behind the scene with your Black Madonna. You see, that's crazy. It's like the world is upside down. Like when you watch Superman and you see that motherfucker Bizarro. And Bizarro, you go in his world, everything is upside down. So you see the crackers walking through Europe they got the Black Madonna. They got her up on and they carrying a ark, just like the Africans carry the ark. They got the Black Madonna up on a scaffold, and they walking with her. You understand what I'm saying? And then you can come right down in the Black community, and they got the white Mary and the white Christ up there. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas' whole realities is upside down. You see what I'm saying? So here we see again that there's a veil that need to be pulled. This is a basilica. Just like when you go and they burnt the motherfucker down in France. The church the Notre Dame, the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Okay? The Cathedral of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. And so they speaking of the Black Madonna. So when you even when you talk about Paris, Par Isis, which is house of Isis, Paris, Par or Per, which symbolically supposed to mean house. And then you got Isis, Par Isis. Okay, and so that's the dame that they talking about. You see what I'm saying? And so here you got the basilica, and then there was another one that the Hagia Sophia. You understand? I'm gonna break that down tomorrow. The Hagia Sophia in Turkey is also got the serpentine in it. It's the word Sophia itself, and I'm gonna break that down for you so you can see the Latin terminology for the word serpent. But basilisk is one of them. Okay, and there's other forms, words that they use for serpent that's hid in that. So Hagia Sophia, serpentine in that. I'm gonna break that shit down. Just so we didn't already Leviathan, we didn't broke that down. I didn't get into the seraphim, which is the highest order of the angels that sit up by God, the throne of God, the seraphim, the fiery serpents, okay, all taken from ancient Egypt. Let me come on down. Let me see what I want to bust their head with today. In this particular, without, I want you to go on over there to get that potent information. And so here's the basilisk. Okay, I want to show y'all this. Again, showing the water serpent. You see what I'm saying? Again, another water serpent. And what's key, you understand what I'm saying? What's key is that is Lilith. When you talk about basilica, the serpent that they talking about is Lilith. Now, what's key is that in the Bible, they speak of the serpent, just being, a reptile. But where the Catholics, they just reveal their hand. I could say they slip, but I'll just say they reveal their hand. Because when you go in the Sistine Chapel, the god of the Canaanites, and the Canaanites supposed to be cursed in the Bible. Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants you shall be. And here you is calling on the Canaanites god, which was El, okay, which was manifested and looked at much like Amun-Ra, with the basic regalia of Amun-Ra, which is proof that they was of the same bloodline of the Africans, okay, which they clear, we know this, okay? So when you go in the Sistine Chapel, they show Lilith right there. They show her as a Naga, okay? And so we've already shown, if you was on, you see, and I got ISIS here too. I'm gonna show you this. It's also 125 slides in this. So I'm gonna show you about 10 just so I can spark that flame to let you know that the serpentine mysticism of the Kushite is all throughout spirituality on this planet. Okay, we the Naga, we the dragon, which is symbolic of the sun. Okay, and went over that. Okay, so when you look down here, you see our set. You see what I'm saying? You see her here in an anthropomorphic form, and here you see her with the serpentine form. You see the horns, and you see the sun disk. Now, you see Osiris, and then you see Aset, who raised him up. Now, there's another symbolism to that too, because we know, you look at your queen, what she do? She beautiful. She what? She make you resurrect. And what does re-erect? Okay, so that's the only thing supposed to re-erect a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit niggas talking about, that's your re-erection. So your re-erection is always intertwined with you and your woman. Because only a woman supposed to make a man re-erect. But it's a fucked up world out here today. And the sun. You know what I'm saying? To let you know that you connected to the sun. Many times you would get up in the morning and you be re-erected because you resurrected with the sun, who resurrected that morning to show you. And that's why many instances we took, the writings of the cosmos and intertwined our salvation. That's how we knew we would come back, because we saw so many other things in nature that could, resurrected or was reborn. And the serpent is one of them, because it come out of his one skin and go into a new skin. That's rebirth. That's resurrection. And so the serpent is also symbolic of the sun, who resurrects every day at dawn. Okay? Now, so we see again that they've corrupted the great goddess Aset, and also many goddesses. You got Wajet. Wajet sit over the crown or the pineal gland, which is the seat of the soul, sitting right there. You understand? Raised up in striking form, protecting her son in divine essence. You see what I'm saying? In divine essence. So you see there the Wajet. You see Aset. You see Mayat also. And so all of the goddess at some form take on the serpentine, which is nothing. The mermaid, that's serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? That's serpentine. And that's nothing but, and when you talk about metamorphosis, that's serpentine. When you're going to see in the root of metamorphosis is a serpentine root word base. And I'm going to show you that tomorrow. So when you clean, you can go through these words and you can see exactly and back it up. Okay? So again, you know, when we talk about the basilica, we see that is a feminine aspect of the serpentine mysticism, which go back to the goddess. This is the Black Madonna. But see, they also worship her in her serpentine form. That's the basilica. And so instead of just putting the Black Madonna out there and showing our set, that you could go right there in the Sistine Chapel, and that's where they played their hand to let you know that's exactly what the fuck they was talking about, because they drew Michelangelo drew her in the top of the Sistine Chapel as a Naga. Okay, we're gonna be clear about that. Now, what's clear, and I'm gonna break some shit down for y'all, cause all light ain't good light. I seen families say, yeah, it's a lot of wicked motherfuckers out there worshiping this beast. She's a night demon, and I'm sick of motherfuckers always throwing all these goddamn goddesses in one goddamn pot as if they all are the same. Ain't none of them can compare to the African goddess. Okay, none of them was divine, and none of them took care of their babies and took care of the nation and looked out for the nation and was worshipped all over the world like the Black goddess. I'm sick of this shit. This is the pillaging of the sacred scriptures. Okay, again, when you look here, you see the serpent with the face. But listen, in her name is where you find the root of what type of energy she put out. Lilith, okay? So in that, what you see, let me break this shit down for you. Is ill. See? Let me bring that down. Fuck that. Bring all this shit down. Wait a minute. I didn't want to do that. Yes, I did. Well, I don't know why I did that. Oh, it's up there. I'll delete that. So the root of the word is ill. You see what I'm saying? The root of the word is ill. Lilith. Ill. Like one is sick. You see what I'm saying? And so when a motherfucker hear the term Illuminati, see, they hear the light aspect, but the question becomes, what kind of a motherfucking light? You understand what I'm saying? Is it divine light? You know what I'm saying? It must be the only light that I know divine is the sun. You see what I'm saying? If it motherfucker don't emanate from the sun, then it's not divine light. I don't think you could get no goddamn UV rays just from fire. So even though a motherfucker put up fire, you can't get no motherfucking UV rays from no goddamn fire. Okay? The only place you could get the UV rays from is the goddamn sun. You see what I'm saying? So what kind of light is it? So I know for a fact that no white man or no white woman could be chosen in a sun-centered religion. So they opt out for some artificial light. You see what I'm saying? So, and the root we see Lilith is ill. Okay? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And so, you know, Illuminati, we understand illuminate. You understand what I'm saying? All of that, it got the root of ill in it. Okay? And then I got many other words. But most definitely, Lilith, Illuminati, enlighten, ill-lighten. You understand what I'm saying? And so just to back it up, that she is of this, some sick serpentine origin, not the divine origins of the African woman. This is on some sickness, because you see the ill. The light is ill. It's of a sick form of light. It's not the divine light that we need. You understand what I'm saying? It's the very opposite. And that's why I say that we are diametric opposites in the universe. We the most unlike. So when you say ill, like in the water, you also see ill is an evil. Okay? You see ill is an evil. And so you see Sistine Chapel or ill. Okay? In that reflect. You understand what I'm saying? Ill. Ill is an evil. Ill is in Lilith. You understand what I'm saying? Ill is also a water serpent also. You understand what I'm saying? So let me bring it down so you can see. So when you talk about the chapel, you understand what I'm saying? Where that? Right here. Ill. Okay, we're going back to the water serpent again. You understand what I'm saying? And this is, this is the masking of the reality. They cannot accept it like we accept. They're just like the sun. They cannot accept the sun. So they're diluted. You understand? They're just like the food and shit. They can't eat the food naturally grown by the sun because it has the nutrients of the UV in it. So just like the sun will give them cancer on the skin, if they eat that natural food grown by the sun, they're going to get it on the inside. You understand? It's no different. They're going to get it on the inside. So they try to go in it and take the necessary nutrients of the sun up out of it because they know that it's cancerous to them. So again, you see Lilith, ill, you see the ill right there to show you again that is connected to the serpentine. You understand what I'm saying? Let me come on down here. I don't want to just to show you that's what they worship. Now, without showing too much, another thing that we know, how we know that, they behind the scene with the serpentine, and not from the African perspective. Understand that. They looking at that serpent as the enemy of their reality. When they see the dragons in Revelation, that's what they see. That's us. That's coming to, and they demonize it just like they demonize the term black. When we come and look at many of these goddamn churches, you understand what I'm saying? What you see? You see the goddamn gargoyles out there. You see the goddamn gargoyles out there. You understand what I'm saying? Right there. And my thing is, you know what they say? They say this shit is to scare the enemies or the enemies. I say, well, goddamn, who the fuck is it gonna scare? It's supposed to scare the evil spirits or this, that. I say, how you gonna use the devil against the devil? I don't understand that. If a motherfucker is righteous and he come and see all these crazy ass gargoyles all over the goddamn church, he not gonna want them. So that's who you scare. You scaring the righteous from. And I'm glad you, because I would never go in no motherfucker with no goddamn, and I understand what it is, but I understand they manifestation of what it is. And I know the difference between divine light and the ill light. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that many niggas don't. And that's why their ass end up in that church and their ass is in spiritual imprisonment. They don't know how to get out. And the shit be right there staring them in their face, but they keep pretending that they pleasing God, and all the sides is written right there on the motherfucking wall. You understand what I'm saying? So this is another that I understand that this is not no, because my question is, in the Bible, it speaks of this demon and that the dragon will be slain in the end and shit. And we understand what that means. But at the end of the day, if the dragon is the one to be slain, why do y'all put all this shit all over your church and shit, this, that, and the third? The fact is, all that shit is garbage. They know the true origins of who we are. They know we the Naga. They know we the dragon. They know we connected to the sun. You understand what I'm saying? So on one hand, they can't help but to honor us. Just like they got the black Madonna and child in the church and come right out here and treat the true black Madonna and child like garbage. You understand? Beat them down in the street. Shoot the black woman, shoot the baby, shoot the man. They don't honor no black Madonna and child. And you see what they do to our women and our babies every day. So this is the delusion of this beat. He know who the true God is. He just cannot accept the facts. He cannot, on one end he know, and on the other end he cannot. So he's in turmoil. That motherfucker like Dr. Jekyll and motherfucking Mr. Hyde. Motherfucker in there fighting with one another, trying, and it ain't nothing but chaos inside of this motherfucker. So you see right there, we see that Lilith is right there on the Sistine Chapel. We understand that this is a basilica, and that basilica is rooted in Basilisk, which is the king of the serpents. We understand that, okay? And so we understand that female serpent that they speak is Lilith, and in the root of her name is ill, which means sick. Not no divine light, and just like evil. You see, ill is an evil, Lilith, Illuminati. Okay, all of that shit is rooted in sickness. You understand what I'm saying? So that, you know, when the motherfucker say love and light, you better watch him. You better watch that motherfucker when he say love and light. When he say love and light, ask him what kind of goddamn light. Okay? Ask him what kind of goddamn light is you talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you ain't talking about that sunlight, motherfucker, I don't know what light you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I say, you can't get no goddamn UV ray from no light bulb or no goddamn, no fire or nothing, no goddamn fireplace or, no campfire, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So all light not the same. You know what I'm saying? Now you can take your ass and maybe and get up under that sun, that even that suntan shit, and set your ass on fire and get your double dose of skin cancer if you choose. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is only a sick manifestation of running from reality. You know what I'm saying? So we are clear that that these peoples is in worship of Lilith. They in worship of the goddamn the bees. Okay, they in worship of the bees. And what's killing about this shit, and I'm gonna just show a little bit of it because this is deep. I don't want to show too much of it because I want y'all to come over here and get this work. You understand? I don't play to no crowd when I'm on Patreon. I'm just teaching. I don't have no, so you getting pure teaching. You understand what I'm saying? But you got this motherfucker, and this is crazy. Gregory the 13th. And the motherfucker name Gregory is rooted in gargoyle. They call this motherfucker the dragon. This is Gregory the 13th, the dragon. And this motherfucker's papal symbol is the dragon. And Gregory 13th is the motherfucker. The calendar that niggas is on today was recreated by this Pope right here, Gregory the 13th. So you on the gargoyle time. You understand what I'm saying? All your manifestations. So this is your Cronus effect. When you talk about the motherfucker there with the sickle and shit, and the control of time, Cronus, chronology, this is your Chronos. Gregory the 13th, the dragon. I want y'all to see this. I'm not just making this shit up. Look at this shit. This dragon right here is over his sepulcher. I don't know if they would let him. It ain't in the Sistine, it ain't in St. Peter's, but I think whatever his homeland was, the church, all that man's land, you see the dragon in there. Let me come down a little bit. Right here, Gregory the 13th, right there, the dragon. And my question is, if the dragon, look at this. This is the dragon of apocalypse. This is the dragon of apocalypse. Huh? And so if the Christ is coming back to slay the dragon, Why would the fuck this motherfucker symbol be the dragon? This motherfucker the dragon. This is Gregory the dragon. Hold on, family. I'm laughing like a motherfucker. Because, you know, niggas just don't know when they've been played. They don't know when they've been played. Look at this motherfucker papal symbol. His papal symbol. I want to show y'all this. Look at it. I'm going to take this down. Look at it. Got the dragon on it. Got the crown of the Pope. So he's the dragon. This is Gregory, the 13th. So when I say that they worship this serpent, that the basilica, the church itself, St. Peter's Basilica, is actually named after serpentine worship. Okay, basilica is serpentine. Okay, it's the queen of the serpents. And so in that instance, Lilith is the queen of the serpents. And how many times have it been said that the Pope, or at least the black Pope, you got the white Pope and the black Pope, are the two heads of the Illuminati, one way or another. And ill is sickness. Okay, I don't understand how people don't understand that. Let me show y'all a couple more so I can get on up out of here, because I didn't put in a whole lot of work today. You understand? Revealing this, but to get back to the true understanding that we are the dragon, we are the serpent, we are the naga, we are the serpents, the divine serpents of the universe, understanding that the serpent is a symbol of rebirth, immortality, infinity. Okay, it's also a zoo type of the sun. And so that's what the return of the dragon is, the return of the solar age, the return and the rise of African people back to the heights and of rulership on this planet. I want y'all to understand that. So again, to understand, so when you see the contradiction is not coming from our understanding. The contradictions is coming from they understand it. Because again, I must state that again, that we are diametric opposite. That means we the two furthest apart. So our understanding of a concept is never the same. I'm gonna make a quick comparison, and I always make this quick comparison. If you use the term fly, black people use the term fly, you might say, damn, that queen fly. You understand what I'm saying? But the white man will look at it and say, she fly? Well, where her wings at? That's his understanding of it. So if you understand how we can use a term and look at the way he gonna look at, he gonna say, well, is she fly? She fly? Well, where her wings at? You understand? But to us, that means she's beautiful, she gorgeous, or this, that, and the third. So we can look at something and say something and mean totally the fucking opposite. And you got to understand that we never mean the same thing. So the contradiction that they know we the knocker. They know that the return of the dragon is the return of Christ, which is the Son, which is embodied in us as the children of the Son on earth. And at that time, they ass will be abolished from the planet. You understand what I'm saying? So they see the dragon as something evil, but at the same time, they know the reality of our divinity. So they'll keep the Black Madonna and child in there. They'll keep semblance of the dragon because they know it has some divinity, but they caught up in the chaos because they know at the end of the day, they still in the symbols that they really and truly can never live out. Because when you peel back the definition of what it means, they know it's the end of their ass. So it's a fucking contradiction that you wonder why this motherfucker called the dragon. He got enough nerve to be the Pope and have the dragon on his papal shield, and yet in the goddamn Bible it says that Christ is coming back to slay the dragon. You understand what I'm saying? You in a contradiction of a motherfucking lifetime. That's why I'm saying. So when you peel back, we're going to look at the words and word origins more closely tomorrow, that the Catholics are on some demonic shit. Lilith is a night demon. Okay, that bitch is ill. She's a sick bitch. Okay, and don't try to compare her to no Isis or no African goddess. That's a mixed up motherfucker just trying to blur the line. See, people blur the line so they can let the beast up in there. They want to be the beast. You understand? They want to, they admire the beast, so they'll let the beast demons up in there with our goddesses, throw them all in a bowl so they can, they can convene with the beast at their little meetings and shit and this, that, and the third and play. Do not be a motherfucking calling on the names of these demons, because you're gonna get what the fuck you asked for. You understand? Never participate in the traditions of your enemies. Never. Okay? Never do that. Okay, family, I'm gonna dig deeper on Patreon. I can't show everybody, like I say, it's 120 for each video. So when you go on there, you become a patron, you're going to get that smoke. And I guarantee you, I make key points. I make key points that a motherfucker cannot defend, okay, cannot get away with, okay? I don't just say something and it's, I make key points. I break backs. That's what I do. You understand? Motherfuckers steer away from me. They don't want none of General Cyrus and Seti, because I'm still slaying any motherfucker get in my intellectually. I cannot be beat. I just tell motherfucker. Cannot. I cannot. Nigga, I don't know what position I could be in for a motherfucker to catch me. You understand what I'm saying? I can't even imagine a motherfucker. But it's the African wisdom. It ain't me. It's the African spirits. It's not me. I believe in my ancestors to reveal to me the truth. And as I believe in that, I feel invincible out here amongst these beasts, amongst these cowardly ass niggas, and to all these misinformed niggas and beasts. You understand? I feel invincible. So come on over there and get that smoke. Patreon, General Cyrus Seti. I see you this goddamn Sunday. Goddamn it. Creatures from the Caucasus 2. KingSeti.com, GeneralSeti.com. Have your ass in the place. I'll see you soon. Black Pop.